Hello, everyone. This is Shanetta Oliver from BuildWealthLoseWeight.com, and thank you for coming onto my website. You probably have stumbled upon this video because you're interested in either joining Total Life Changes as an independent business owner, or you have already started and you just want a little more information regarding the compensation plan. If you have any experience in MLM companies and direct sales companies, you know that one of the deciding factor is their compensation plan. And for the last 20 years, I have been in and out of companies left and right, and I can honestly say that this is one of the most generous compensation plans that I have ever seen myself, and it's definitely any of the companies that I've ever partnered with. So I joined Total Life Changes almost like a few months ago after a friend of mine started talking about the tea, and I had heard about the tea before, but I didn't know anyone who sold the tea, and so I was highly interested in the tea because, like a lot of us, I wanted to lose some weight, and I knew the tea would, work because everyone said it worked. And then she put me on the telephone with her upline, and he started talking about the compensation plan, and I was hooked. I was already working in internet marketing. I've already, had experience with direct sales. I'm an entrepreneur for life, so I knew the value of this compensation plan. And when he said that I could get paid on a weekly basis, I was floored. But just to know that I can get paid 5 different ways is just an exciting. So I just want to go briefly over the compensation plan of Total Life Changes because some people are confused. They know there's 5 ways, but it's like, what are these 5 ways, and how do I go about with these 5 ways? And that's okay because when I joined, I didn't really know about each, one of these ways. I just knew there were 5 ways, and I know I got paid on a weekly basis. But once I joined the company, I was able to, actually put a strategy together to make sure that I'm always receiving a check every week. Okay? Because I've worked in companies where I didn't make anything, and I spent more out than I, brought back in. So let's start talking about the first way you can make money as an IBO with Total Life Changes. First way is through retail commission. You're probably saying, well, Shanetta, most MLM companies, direct sales companies, have a retail, way of getting paid. Obviously. So that's why people sell the products so they can get paid. But how many companies do you know that offers 50% retail? I don't know about you, but I don't know that many. I've been with companies that did 10 or 15%, and maybe one company that was probably around 25%. But 50% is something that, I haven't seen in a minute. I'm sure they're out there, but I haven't come across them personally, and I'm sure there are not that many of them. So that means you have the opportunity to earn 50% of everything you sell, and you receive that in your commission check every week. So let's say for one week you sold, let's say $1,200 of profit, a product, not profit, I'm sorry, $1,200 in product. You are going to see $600 of that back in your commission check. How great is that? That means everything you sell, you're going to get 50% of that. And that's pretty good because even a lot of companies and stores, they're not getting 50% off their wholesale, and retail pricing. So this is really, really good, and the products are high quality. So once you get the customers, they're going to keep coming back because the products work. They're amazing, And I'm not saying it just because I'm an IBO, because I don't need to sell the products to you. But they do work. So a lot of companies I've worked in before where it was like I had to like stuff this stuff down their people's throat because one, its products were extremely expensive, or they were like products that no one wanted to buy. So I'm just excited that I partner with a company that has products that not only do I use myself, but I am proud to recommend to my family and friends as well. Another way you can get paid as an IBO with Total Life Changes is what they call the Fast Start bonus. This means that you can receive 50% commission from the order of those you personally sponsor who become IBOs. So, again, this is paid on a weekly basis, and there is no limit for the amount of people you can sponsor. So, let's say you brought in Karen, and her first order was a $500 order. You're going to get $250 of that in your check. You're not taking it from Karen. It's coming right it's coming right from Total Life Changes, and that's coming in your pocket. And that's what they call the Fast Start bonus. So if you are sponsoring people, um, often, and I highly recommend those of you who are joining as an IBO, or if you're not, you know, thinking about building your team and you only want to work the retail, because it is possible to make a lot of money just doing retail. But if you truly want to make, you know, residual income and passive income, you're going to have to build your team. And even if they order just a tea or some other product that's $40, that's still $20 in your check. And that's multiplied by as many people if you want to sponsor. A third way that you can get paid as an IBO with Total Life Changes is through the hybrid binary commissions, because we are paid on a binary. You have your left leg and your right leg, and in which they call your two teams. So when you are sponsoring IBOs, you're either putting them onto your left or you're putting them to your right, and you are helping them to pretty much grow their team as well. And so this is where you're truly going to get that residual income. You're going to get the passive income, because as you build your team and they build their team and they're working the business, you can pretty much still get a check without working so hard. So all the purchases are added together, and what happens is that the lesser team is going to be your pay leg, and you're going to get a percentage, and that's between 10 to 25%, and that is based upon your rank. I'm not going to talk about ranking as so much today because I only want to talk about the compensation plan, but obviously the higher you rank you are, the more the percentage that you're going to get. So let's say you just started a business, but you have, let's say, $10,000, not $10,000, 10,000 volume on your left leg and 12,000 volume on your right leg. You're going to get a percentage of the left leg, which is going to be 10% of 10,000, which is, if I'm calculating right, it should be about $1,000. Now, that's in addition to your fast start bonus. That's in addition to your retail bonus for any customers that you sell to directly, or they just stumble onto your website and buy from your self-replicated site. How great is that? How great is that? So let's say the example they use, they have a customer list of 5 people. So if all of them only buy the tea, you're getting 40 points. So you're getting $20 off of that $40, product. $20 times 5 is $100. That's $100 just off a $40 product. And that's in addition to your volume that your legs are, making for you. So let's say you want to go on vacation one week. If you built your team up, you have someone on your left leg, you have someone on your right leg, and you taught them how to do the same, and become binary qualified. Because if I didn't say it, binary qualified is meaning you're going to get someone on your left leg and your right leg. Binary meaning bi, meaning two. If you've taught them to do the same, they're working their business, you can take vacation. You can take vacation anytime you want. Your business is still going to work for you. You're still going to get the income. And this is why I'm saying residual passive income is where you're not actively working. Like when you go to work every day, that's not passive, that's active. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. This way, if you're going on vacation and if you already show your team, you built your team and you show them how to build their team, you're going to get money um, just from the volume alone. And that's again in addition to the fast start bonus. That's also in addition to your retail. And you are getting paid every week. Yes, you are. And you can't beat that with a stick. Next is what they call the 50% check match bonus. So you're going to get 50% match on the binary payout of all your personally sponsored IBOs, and 10% to about 50% match on their personally sponsored IBOs, which are your second level. You're paid again weekly, and there's no limit to the number of people you can sponsor, and it doesn't matter where they fall in your binary. Doesn't matter if they fall in your left leg or they fall in your right leg. So an example we have is this one person, let's say he's you, and you sign up 5 people: John, Bob, Ann, Julie, and Frank. Just on Bob alone, he's went and sponsored 3 people. You're going to earn 10 to 50% check match. That means um, whatever they get, you're getting a percentage of that. So on all your second generation direct sponsor. So if you personally sponsored those underneath you, from John, Bob, and Julie, Frank, they're your first generation because they come directly underneath you. Those that they directly and personally sponsor are your second generation. You're going to get residual income of 10% and 50%. That means you're getting money off of people that you haven't met. This is people that you haven't even sponsored. These are people that you did not go out to, get, but you taught your team how to work it, how to, get 2 people, and then you're making money off your first and second generation. So looking at money wise, if you're looking at your first second generation, the money that they're getting, your 50% match is what they have. It is not taken away from them. It's coming straight from Total Life Changes. So can you imagine? So if a binary check was $1,000, you're going to get $500. $500. You know what $500 extra a week in your check can do? I know. I know it can change lives. I'm just going to be frankly honest with you. This can help pay some bills. This can help pull down credit card debt. I know $500 covers my student loan payment every month. It's going to help people who, are probably close to foreclosure. It's going to help people, you know, just make changes in their lives so they're not stressing out on the money. They're spending more time with their family. Oh my God, this is just, it's exciting to me. And I hope it's exciting to you because this is a really generous compensation plan. And I don't get excited for much because, I can work 1,000 ways and get paid $1 from each 1,000 way. But this one company gives you 5 different ways to make the money that you're earning. And the retail is active, but this other stuff, once you start sponsoring IBOs and they start working it, it becomes residual, and this becomes passive. You're not really working as hard. So also they have what they call a lifestyle bonus, which some of you who've been employees can pretty much equate that to your cost of living increase, is where they are giving you $1,500 to offset some of your business expenses up a year. So depending, of course, on how much you produce in your business, you can get a check for up to $1,500 every year to offset some of those. I mean, that's awesome. And again, they also offer like a car bonus, but you know, I'm not really going to talk about that because I want to talk about the payments you can receive every week, how you can receive um, thousands of dollars a week, because it's not that hard to do. You have all these different ways of making additional income just from working out of one company. It's not hard to make $1,000, $2,000 or more a week. I know it may not, may not seem possible, but just selling the products and building your team, you can do this. Depends on if you put in and get out what you put in. You can get out what you put in. So if you have any questions, please contact me. You can find more information on my website at buildwealthloseweight.com. And I do go over some of why, the benefits of joining as an IBO with Total Life Changes and why I'm excited about the company. But, you know, the compensation plan, besides the products, I love the products, but the compensation plan really sold me. And so I'm sure that once you look at this and you compare it to other companies, you're going to agree as well. All right. Just wanted to come in, briefly to talk about the compensation plan. But thank you for joining me, and you can have a wonderful day.